So today we're going to talk about a few things. On Halloween, I had the most fun day of my life. I've always been a person that doesn't like to party. Like, I've always just kept to myself. And if I did go out somewhere, I'd be like, I don't really fuck with this. Because I grew up in like parties and I ended up hating it. Anyway, on Halloween day, I didn't even want to go to a party on that day either. But I just got this thing that clicked in. Let's go try to have some fun. And I set up some shit with my friends. We pre-gamed. We went out to a club. Did we walk there? All right, we took an Uber there. Smooth Uber ride. Damn, I can't speak. Smooth Uber ride. And we get there. Oh no, we took an Uber ride to a house party. I think that shit was lame. Shut down, not a thing. I forgot what it was, but we were lost and we were like, damn. And then that's when we found the club, and then we were like, all right, let's walk there. Took like 10 minutes to walk. It was dark as fuck, but it was pretty cool seeing everybody in their little costumes walking around. I was the Cookie Monster. Anyway, so we walked to the club. It was dark, so everybody was scared and shit. I don't know why, but anyway, so we got to the club. It was fun. It was literally the most like basic ass fucking club you could go to, but for some reason I was having so much fucking fun. I was like, okay, I was just like, banging to the music. I was like, oh damn. And it's like, it's nothing special. It's just some like, 2010s music and shit, the shit that people still play at like I don't know about parties, but at clubs and shit. It was fun. I enjoyed the music. They mixed it pretty well. DJ was pretty good, I guess. I gotta give props to the DJ. Okay, yeah, I was with my girl, my roommate, and his girl. It was 4 of us. My girl and his girl went to the bathroom. I don't know why I'm telling y'all so much. Anyway, it was fun. And then we got out. From there, we were like, let's go to another party. And then we ended up, the bouncer for there, he was cool as fuck. I had a Red Bull in my pocket and a bunch of Jello shots, like 8 of them. And I was like, they're probably gonna throw this shit away before I go in. So we all ate them at once. And then we walked into the club, and that shit. Am I supposed to cuss? Anyway, they took my Red Bull. That shit was unopened. I forgot about it. But I was ready to drink it. I was sad, and I was like, bro, am I gonna get that back? He said no, and I had already paid to get in. I'm not about to leave over a Red Bull. Anyway, so I walked in, cool, had my fun, cool. I wasn't there for that long. I was there for like 30 minutes, maybe 45. I met some old friends. They were cool. I haven't seen them in a while. I had some nice conversations. They disappeared, came back, cool. All right, anyway, we get out. I'm like, am I gonna get my Red Bull back? He said, no, it's probably in the trash right now. I was like, damn, all right, fuck. And then while we're searching, we're about to leave, bro taps me on the shoulder. He's like, points in the corner behind the door. It's a little bucket. I'm like, he said, go look in there. I was like, I look, it's my Red Bull. He let me get my Red Bull. What a fuck. He was a fucking G for that shit. I love that man. The bouncer at that club, I don't know where I was. I don't know what time it was. I don't know his name. I just know he was the bouncer. But whoever you are, thank you. Props to you. Shout out to you. Shout out from from me, I guess, this channel. But anyway, cool ass dude. He told me have a good night too. I was like, wow. And he was like, it looked like he was over some shit too. Like when I got there, like he looked like he was already like in a mood. But he was chill as fuck with me, and I appreciated that shit. I was like, dang, I appreciate that shit, bro. You have a good night. And then that's when we started walking to the next party, I guess. It was a long walk. It was like 20 minutes. That's not long. But anyway, for them, it was long. I was down to walk from there to home, which would have been like 40 minutes. But anyway, we started walking. It was dark. We started. It was also a really nice walk. Walking downtown Bloomington, Indiana. Very nice. Very nice. I see why people walk around a lot. I'm like, I don't know. People walk around a lot. It's pretty nice. That was my first time ever walking around downtown like that. I've been downtown, but never walked. Anyway, it looked beautiful. Yes, there were homeless people, but I mean, what am I gonna do about that? Anyway, it was nice. It was beautiful. The lighting was great. The vibes were great. All the people, like, you know, in their costumes, loved seeing all the like unique shit everybody came up with, and the not unique shit everybody came up with. It was cool. It was fun, and I was fucked up, so it made it more fun. But anyway, on the walk, the 20-minute walk, we ended up going through a little residential area. It was like super dark. I mean, the road was kind of thin. We were like right next to the sidewalk. I think there was a bike lane. I don't remember. It was like, but it was dark as fuck. Like, and there were trees like planted everywhere. You know, it was a little residential area. I'm walking, or we're walking, and you just see some bright ass fucking lights, like super bright. You know, it was a truck, a big truck. Them big new trucks with the LED lights that blind you, even in the car. That was like somewhere behind us. We were like walking straight, and the truck was like, so this is the road that we're walking on, road here, and then this is where the truck had just pulled up, and then I turned around, and they're already terrified. Mind you, the people around me, like my girl, my friend, and his girl, they got terrified. His girl was like, run! And like she like started running to like some random dude's yard, like behind a tree and shit. I'm like, bro, chill. He's probably just passing by. I turn around. The truck, if this is the right street, the truck turns left. I'm like, that's coming towards us, but that doesn't mean, you know, there's still another turn he got to make to get to us. And we're like maybe like 50 feet down the street after the corner. But when he turned, so the reason, okay, he turned, and I look back, and I'm seeing like the trees, like them lights were so bright, it felt like I was in a horror movie. Like there were lights just, like, you know, and you see, you know, you ever look past? You gotta think about it in the movies, in like the horror movies, where there's like a fog light or a flashlight, or somebody's looking for somebody like that's running away or some shit, and all you see is like the lights like being blocked by the trees and lights going around it, and as it moves, like someone's looking for it. That's how the truck lights are moving. And on top of that, it was like super bright, super wide. So I was like, oh shit. So I kind of got a little startled right there. But they actually started running, and I was like, bro, stop running. And I was like, you should only worry if they turn one more time. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought they turned one more time, and like my heart dropped, but I had to turn one last time, and he just passed by. And I was like, man, see, what the fuck were y'all scared of? There was nothing to be scared of. I was saying this over and over again. I was like, I told y'all, nothing. We keep walking. Cool. And I actually wasn't scared until the moments I told you I was scared. I was scared, but not that scared. All right. So we keep going straight. All right. And then like we had to cross the street and then turn left again. Cause I guess we're going in a diagonal direction. So anyway, so now we're at the end of this block, like right here, I guess. And then street, you know, straight block. So we cross the street, turn left. Oh, as we're crossing the street, right before we hit the sidewalk on the other side of the street, all you hear is glass break in front of us. And mind you, like we've been walking for I think about 5 minutes, and that's why we got scared of the truck, because there was nobody around us. It was just us four in a dark ass residential area, nobody around us at all. So I guess seeing the truck kind of scared them, because they're like, ooh, the first person in a while, they're gonna come after us, they're looking for innocent people. Anyway, not that serious. So we keep walking, and then so we cross the street, get to the other side of the sidewalk. All you hear is clink, 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 clink. That glass breaking. I'm like, ooh, what the fuck was that? But I wasn't scared. But we turned, and then like I got this little feeling. I was like, maybe it's a little something I gotta worry about. I told my girl, I was like, this might be something to worry about a little bit. And I turned to look at where the source of the sound was, because like we had turned left. So I turned to the right, and I'm like looking, going straight. I'm like, what the fuck was it? I don't see anything. Like, I heard glass break. I'm trying to see if there's any movement, you know, because like if you break glass, I mean, are you just, maybe you're just throwing that shit sitting down, I don't know. But sorry, that scared me. So I'm looking to see where the who broke the glass. Who the fuck was that? Were they walking? Were they like, was this drug man just like dropping his bottle, you know, like regular college people things? So I'm looking, I don't see anybody. But as I turned away, I remember seeing like a little bit of like black, like just a little bit of movement. And I'm turning, I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then at this point, I'm like actually trying to look, and we're walking straight, but we're walking pretty fast. We're fast walking, I guess. And so I turned to the right to look again. I'm like, what was that movement? I was like, was the guy wearing all black? What the fuck was that? And I saw that it was coming towards us. There was like, oh, so this block, there's no house, and we're in a residential area. And in this block that we turn like across the street and turn left on, there's literally no house. It's just a big green field. So if there were someone that were like, you know, actually on that block, then they could have just ran across and done something to us. That's if they had that intent. But anyway, so I saw the movement. I saw some movement for a split second, and my girl blocked my view, and I'm like, what was that? And I'm looking, and then as I try to move forward to like see ahead of her, the woman walks forward, and I was like, hold on, let me see this. I push her back, and this is like, I still, like, I'm not gonna lie, I believe in ghosts. I don't think that was a ghost. I don't know if that was a ghost, but I never did my whole life until kind of recent, until like maybe like 3-4 months ago. But I still, at this point, I have never like fully believed in ghosts because I've never seen one. I'm the type of person that's like, I will not believe it until I see it, or at least, anyway, that's how it was with ghosts for me. So I turned to the right because I was trying to see what that movement was, and I moved my girl out the way. I look, and I see some limping, like they're in the field, like, so they were walking towards us 100% for one, and whatever that was, it was like, I don't know what it was. It was maybe about my height of 5'6", 5'7". I don't know how tall I am, around that range though. So it was about that tall, and it was limping, like, and when I first saw it, you know how I said like I saw a movement, it was black. But when I finally saw it, like for sure with my eyes, I saw like grayish color, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What was that? Like, dead ass, like I could not believe my eyes. And I only saw it for like maybe like 3 seconds. Oh, okay, I forgot to mention this part. So it's limping. It's walking like limping with an arm out like this, and I'm like, what is this like movie ass shit I'm looking at? Like, this is, I'm tweaking, but it looked real. So I'm like, am I just drunk? Like, am I just that, like, am I that messed up? Like, but anyway, so it's limping, and for like a few, it might not even have been 3 seconds, but so it was limping, and I saw its body, like, so it wasn't human, like it was, I don't know how to explain it. It was like it was a figure, like of clouds, I guess, of really dense clouds, and it had a shape, a human shape to it. It had a human shape to it. And it just had my mind blown. I was like, what is that? But anyway, so it had legs, like, but it was like a cloud in a way, not a cloud. It was like really condensed cloud, like that was swirling, because it also had like kind of looked like, you know how when fire burns really hard, it like twirls and like dances or whatever. The top of its head had like the cloudy look. It looked like dancing fire, just twirling and going up and then disappearing into the air. But it was like maybe about to like that high, maybe a little shorter. And it was like its whole head. So it had like this shape, and then like just the swirling at the top. This sounds crazy as fuck, but that's what I saw. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm looking at it and I'm seeing like the bottom part of his body just straight up disappears. Like not straight up disappears, but like it literally like it's like, you know, the guy in that meme that like this is old as fuck. Like he just goes like this and they edited him out like to disappear. That's kind of how it was, but like it was moving from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head. And so he was disappearing. This is taking so long to explain. It's going up, and his body's like slowly disappearing. So first his feet are gone, of course. Legs, for anyone who doesn't understand, legs disappear. It's slowly moving up. You know, thigh, butt, torso, whatever. It slowly goes up, then goes to his head, and mind you, he's walking and limping, and his head just boom, and then like the little fumes at the top, like, oh, that's where I saw the fumes the most. And I guess I'm gonna call them fumes. They kind of look like fumes. That's where I saw the fumes the most, especially because they look gray. Anyway, it got like really like twirly. It felt like it was getting, something was happening to it. And it just, all you saw was like the final flames, or the final like bit of smoke, fumes that like went up, and it just poofed into the fucking air. And I was like, what the fuck? I still feel that way. I haven't seen anything like that since. I might have been tweaking, but that's like, that's the first time I've ever seen something like that in my life. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit was real. Because, oh, my girl can see those things, I guess. She always could, and I never could. I'm not going to explain all that. If you want to believe me, you can. If you don't, you don't. But I asked her if she saw it. And she was like, I was like, there's no way. Like, I had to have been tweaking. Like, this is what I saw wasn't real. And she said, yeah, but she didn't, like, fully say anything. Because when something scary happens, like, she doesn't like to talk about it because it'll probably bring attention to it more. I don't know. But anyway, she was like, yeah. And I was like, are we tweaking? Or am I just am I trying to make you say yes to me or some shit? Just to say yes. Anyway, so I was in denial, and then we talked about it later on, and she was like, was it limping? I was like, I didn't even tell her it was limping. I was like, it was fucking limping. What the fuck? And I'm not gonna lie, I think I was the one that made that shit. And I was like, I need to do that again. I need to find out if I gotta do that. And so, I'm not gonna lie, I want to start, like, you know, ghost hunting, I guess. If that was a ghost, let me know. If anyone, like, has any knowledge on this shit, let me know. Because this is, like, so interesting to me. Like, I actually want to, like, I want to see that again. Like, I want to know what I'm looking at. I want to know what that is. Because that's, like, that's some otherworldly shit. Like, I'm seeing the physical world right now, you know? Like, why would I see something like that in front of me? That happened to me. What was that? I want to know so bad. And that shit is so interesting. I want to get into it. So I low-key plan to get into it. But yeah, that was the one thing I wanted to talk about. I saw a ghost on Christmas Day. Halloween Day. Halloween night. Sorry. I saw a ghost or a figure or something, and I saw it disappear. I don't know if that's what made the glass break sound, but I saw what I saw. And it didn't scare me. It just made me so excited. I had never felt so happy in my life. I was like, I can't believe, because I've always wanted to see a ghost. I've always been interested in ghosts and otherworldly things, because I do believe in them, but I never saw anything with my own eyes. So that was like a moment for me. Beautiful. I need to see that again. And if I made it disappear, I know I can protect myself from it if it can do anything. And well, I'm pretty sure I did. actually. Like, I'm pretty confident that I did. But it was cool. I want to do that again. I want to examine whatever that was, or whatever they are, if there's more things like that. Yeah, that was the first thing I wanted to talk about. Second thing I wanted to talk about, I'm flat broke, and I'm in my car with it on. I depend on my car. I need the gas. I can't pay for gas. I don't know how to make quick money. I don't know what to sell. I overdrafted. I didn't have enough for rent. Overdrafted. If you're asking, if anyone is wondering why my girl doesn't help, we are broke. Bad decisions. But that was the old me. Anyway, we're broke. We're overdrafted by $800. And we're gonna get charged every day if we don't pay it by today. And it's been pretty fucking difficult. I don't know what to do, but sorry, someone just like was about to walk right here, and I got like, oh, she just gave me a nasty look. Okay. Anyway, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, I'm flat broke. I'm pretty much in debt, and this is like debt with high fucking interest. Like, and it's not even a monthly thing, which really fucking sucks. I have to pay this shit by today, or we have to pay this shit by today. We have to pay this shit by today, or we're getting charged more every day, every single day. For context, for college students, no more financial aid money. So we need to work, and we have, well, not really. It was actually supposed to last us, but we spent it too much. Anyway, I know my situation. None of y'all need to comment on that. I got it on my own. If there's like actual helpful information that you want to know, that you want to let me know, then you can. But like, if it's just some regular shit like, oh, you're an idiot, why would you do that? I did what I did. I wouldn't do it again. I'm not that much of an idiot. Anyway, I don't need to prove myself or anything. Anyway, I'm flat broke. In debt, and I don't know what to do. But I know I'm gonna do something today. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna do something. I'm not worried about it. That's what this is. This is what this is. I'm not worried about the debt, the broke, the limit, none of it. Which is the reason why I'm in my car. And it feels dumb. Yes, I know. Why are you wasting gas when you need your car and you don't have the money to fill money up on your car? You probably shouldn't even be driving, because you know what I'm saying? Like, save money, whatever. I get it. I'm here now. I know we'll be fine. I don't know what it is. I don't know how to explain it. I know we'll be fine. I don't know why I wanted to say that on here. But I felt like saying that. And I genuinely do believe that we'll be fine. I have so much time in my day, and I can probably think of a lot. I mean, I know a few things that can make me money quick, but I want to think of something better. So that's what I'm doing today. Literally just gonna, use this pressure, because I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty terrifying. I know I said I'm not worried, I'm not any of that, but I feel the pressure. Like, this shit's it's getting to me. It's been getting to me for the past week. On Halloween day, I was like, I felt really bad about it because we didn't have anything, and I didn't know how to make enough. We had some of it, but not enough. Anyway, I was really scared. I didn't know what to do. But anyway, I'm here now. Cool. And I feel normal. I feel like this is an opportunity. This is what this feels like. Because you know how, like, you know what they say, pressure makes diamonds. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to think something up after this. I just feel so confident. I feel like I could go against the world right now. And that's what is that what I'm doing? I don't know. Anyway, I'm not even gonna say any of that. But yeah, I don't know what I actually really had something to say about the broke part. Maybe I already said what I said, but the original thing I had in my head to say, I forgot because I got so excited about the ghost thing. I really want to chase. Before I was rudely interrupted by my phone, I really want to chase ghosts. Yeah, new setting. I'm in my car picking up my girl from class. We could honestly take the bus. I think that's maybe a start of the things that I could change that could really help with like money management. But anyway, that's just, I don't know. Any insightful tips, let me know. I don't remember what I was gonna say. I lost storage, video cut off. I'm here now. I rewatched the whole thing. I'm here now. And I was just continuing with what I said. Yeah, like I really want to chase ghosts. I plan to. I want to upload videos about it because that's like I genuinely like it, like lit a fire in me that day. I have a passion for that shit now. I want to chase it, and I want to share that with you guys. Like I want to document it. I want to experience it all. Anyway, so yeah, that's actually probably what I'm gonna do. I don't know when, but I literally, like, if I could today, I would start now. And I probably could. I'm sorry, someone pulled up next to me. But yeah, thanks for listening to me. I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Yeah, love y'all. See y'all. Peace.